Hello guys, it's Naga here. Today we're gonna be playing some No, that's actually what it's called. You'll see in a second. Any goddamn moment now. Yes, welcome to It's some sort of taxi game clone. There was a popular version of it where you just ferry people from one place to the other, but I could not tell you like what it was called right now. Me and my incredibly stupid neighbor when we were young, we used to play this a lot, competitively, cooperatively. He'd always knock my customers off platforms, the little fucker. Okay. Medium's fine, one player, yes please, control options. Just have a brief look. Oh, good job I had a look, because that's not right. There you go. I still don't know what's what, but I have a rough idea. Now, I hesitate to say that this game had physics, but there are actually things that you can and have to do to get past certain levels that I would describe as physics. So they're not like in Half-Life where you step on a seesaw and it like, you know, teeters correctly. It's... You're gonna see. It's the best I can do. So if you slam down too hard, you'll lose your health, which you can replenish with foods and things. The health meter is on the bottom left. It's that long line, I think. Although I could be wrong, and probably wrong. You're supposed to land as close to people as possible, so they take the least time coming in, so... you get a higher score multiplier. That was too much. I broke my vehicle. That was too much. That's the sort of type of game this is. You have to be fairly precise. So, now I know that, now I'll remember. And, in actuality, the tree over there has eyes for a reason. The rock that's just below me, that like hourglass looking, clock looking thing. It's... I don't know what that is. I can go and pick up the rock. And now it's in my inventory. Oh, don't land on the guy or you'll knock him off. And because it's in my inventory, I can't do anything, so... Go over here, press... wow, I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, right control, that's intuitive. You get a little fruit refill thing. So I guess rather than being a health bar, that is a time bar, which, you know, fair enough, I haven't played this game in a long time. Get the bonus out of him, go over here, pick him up. There's another DOS game that, well, it's not exactly a DOS game, but it's very old, and I'd like to show it off if I can. But again, it's one of those games that's just old enough for Windows to have existed, and thus might need Windows to run, in which case this is way too new. I wrecked the fucking thing again. I'm slightly annoyed at the game, but more at myself, because I'm just zoning out. So if you've probably seen me just completely just past some things, there's a reason for that. The smaller reason is a concussion I suffered when I was young, which was fantastic, the time of my life. The actual bigger reason is ADHD, attention deficit hyper disorder, which means that I pretty much operate like a goldfish. Like, within 3 seconds, I can think of many different things, which is fantastic for computations and planning and everything, but not sort of beneficial when you're doing or trying to be coherent. I pretty much basically always sound like I'm drunk. It takes extreme willpower to focus for even the shortest amount of time that most people can manage while they're half asleep. But thank fuck we got past the first level, yay! Same concept, 3 portals, except now there's a lady. And there's going to be a very unhelpful, randomly appearing bird that's going to swoop across the screen and piss me off. There is a warning now. I do not remember that this had a warning sound when that was happening in the ye olden times. Also, wouldn't that be hilarious? Just ye olde DOS. Or even, indeed, ye olde 90s. Gotta love some of the stuff from the 90s. Like, I remember my mother watched Dallas with, like, the Ewings and everything and the oil treachery, but I never did. I was sort of a weird kid back then. I would just memorize the entire TV guide for the week. And I miss having that sort of mental faculty. Is this the level where I get to show the thing off? No, this is the level where the water level rises. And that's very unhealthy for everyone. I need to carefully navigate these, deliver people on time, and ensure that they don't drown. So for this one, yeah, she's gonna walk over there really slowly. If I was any better at the game, I could just kind of navigate underneath and get to her quicker, which might be needed at some other point, but currently it's fine. It's also worth noting that I'm demonstrating on this guy, this Bud Spencer looking guy. Look at the little speech bubble below me. As long as there's nothing in that speech bubble, he's not actually in. As much as it might look like he is, if I take off before the speech bubble fills up, I knock him into the water, and I have to land in the water for him to come up. And that's tremendously unhelpful. This stage introduces a hazard, the dinosaur. As you can probably guess, it's gonna blow us everywhere, and the last thing we need is to be slammed into a cliff. This is, in fact, probably one of the locations where I can demonstrate the faux physics. So you want to go to asshole land, so if I press down, I just sort of smash into the water and go underneath. Which is behavior like what you'd expect actual water to be like. I didn't need to do that just there, but I had the safety to do so. Oh boy. And, you know, that's not revolutionary, I don't think, but keeping in mind that this is a one executable DOS game with nothing else. This is just the exe file. They fit in graphics and music and whatever. And that sort of logic, I would be... You know, I'm quite impressed with that, if I'm honest. So I fucked that up, so, busy explaining about my impressions. Rather impressiveness. But also because I'm going to upload in a completely obvious order. This isn't going to be of any help to anyone, but the random cell phone beeps that happened recently were... One of them was nothing important. Like, my phone thought I wanted to know the weather just then, at literally that exact minute. It wasn't a specific time, just 12:32. The other actually was an important email, so... I mean, I keep my phone close as like a normal person should, because that's what mobile phones are for, but I am actually sorry that it keeps going off. It's not very professional of me, but, you know, that and the screaming with Archon Ultra are what you can look forward to when I start streaming. I'm gonna fail this level because I threw the rock away and the time's gonna run out. Oh well, I've shown it off. It's just more of this with more obstacles, difficult levels to navigate. I don't actually feel like doing this again. So... You know, maybe I didn't exactly give it its time in the limelight, but it doesn't actually vary too much. There's water, there's hazards, you have to employ certain tricks with diving into the water. I'm shit at it. It's one thing. This, you can probably get this from literally anywhere. It's not ESA protected, and it's, you know, it's a DOS game. It's gonna be so small. I've seen GIFs and JPEGs larger than this. So that was... thank you for watching.